Hi guys, it's Courtney Burton here, and I just wanted to come live and do just a little brief kind of like 1 year today update. So I know maybe some of you guys saw my post on Tuesday. It was my 1 year anniversary since trying this online fitness program that I do. But really it's more than trying this online fitness program that I do. It was 1 year since I kind of decided that I had enough of my own self-limitations and that I was ready to kind of like step out. And so that's really what 1 year ago on Tuesday was for me, was me just saying like, enough. Like I'm done with my own bullshit. So maybe some of you guys can relate to this. Everybody in the fitness industry, everybody like in fit health and wellness is like, January is the biggest month out of the year. Like the holidays are over, New Year's resolutions. For me, it didn't happen until January 30th because in my head, I had thought, oh dude, I can do it on my own, right? Like I don't need anybody's help. I got this. I am a CrossFit coach. I'm a personal trainer. I know what to do and I don't need help. I didn't want to ask for help. And so all of January, I kind of like dabbled. I like did some YouTube videos. I dropped into CrossFit and I followed what I thought was the correct meal plan for me. And I just really didn't, I took it seriously because I did want change, but I don't think I really knew, I didn't know what I was missing, I guess. And so, like I said, a lot of people say that the holidays are over after New Year's. I love football. I'm a big football person. And so playoffs and Super Bowl and all of that. For my close friends that know me, you know that I love Super Bowl. I like to go out and have fun, right? That's like part of my life. And so for me, the holidays really weren't over until football season was over. Let's be honest. Maybe some of you guys can relate out there to me. And so finally it was January 30th. Braden and I were camping. We were living in our camper at the time. We were at Cardiff by the Sea. We were at Cardiff by the Sea in California, and I had gone surfing that day. And for an early Christmas present, my mom bought me a wetsuit, and I had my favorite surfboard, and the waves were perfect, and I should have been the happiest person in the world, but I was so uncomfortable putting on my wetsuit. Like that for me was my breaking point. I was living my dream. I was living in my camper. I was traveling. I was in California, like right next to Swami's, like this surf break that I've wanted to surf my whole life. And I don't want to put my wetsuit on. And I put it on and I went out there and I caught, oh my God, like you guys, I caught these incredible waves. There were whales. There were whales off the break and they were like coming out of the water. And the only thing that I can think about is how shitty I feel in my wetsuit. Perfect waves, sun is shining, whales jumping out the water. Like one of my dream trips is an Alaskan cruise to go whale watching. Like literally it's like one of my, like I want to do it so bad. It was the first time I'd ever seen a whale. It should have been the biggest day of my life. Like literally that should have been one of the best days of my life. And it, as far as the surfing stuff, it was. And the fact that I finally made the decision to sign up and change my life that day, it really is one of the best days of my life. But at the time I'm sitting in the water and I'm thinking to myself, like I didn't want to catch a wave because I didn't want to stand up in my wetsuit. That shit is ridiculous. Like, I don't know if any of y'all surfs out there and you like unzip the back of your wetsuit and roll it down and it like sits right at your stomach. And for me, my stomach was always my area that like I never wanted to show. And now I'm like, what up, abs? But I just want to talk about like what was going on in my head and like how messed up this was. I didn't want to unroll my wetsuit and walk up the stairs to my campsite. So I walked up with my wetsuit rolled up. I couldn't figure out which one was worse, rolled down or rolled up. So that's where I was mentally on like this amazing trip and could not get past the fact that I didn't feel good in my wetsuit. That shit is ridiculous. So I've been talking to Meredith. I had found her on Instagram. I just saw this joy glowing out of her, right? She looked so happy. And I was like, okay, I've tried it my way. Court, you've tried it your way for 5 years now. Why not ask for help? Why not reach out? Why not try something different? And literally that one decision has changed everything. And if you guys have watched me for the past year, if you've seen the transformation, and for some of you, you might be like, we might be new friends, so you might not have really seen the transformation happen, but it has been incredible. And I'm not talking about the outside transformation. Yes, like I feel bomb diggity. Like I would put my wetsuit on. Like I'm going to LA next week and the weather's supposed to be 80 degrees. And I'm like contemplating bringing my surfboard with me because why not? But you best believe I'll be in my bikini by the pool and I'm not going to feel self-conscious at all. And it's not even about like me feeling self-conscious. It's about feeling secure in yourself to go out and have the experiences in life without them getting ruined by the shit going on in your head. And maybe some of you guys can relate to me on this because like I said, I should have been having the best day of my freaking life, whale watching, catching perfect waves, but I was too in my head about how I didn't feel comfortable to really enjoy it. And I never want anybody to feel that way, ever again. And that's like my mission in life is to make sure that when you're out there and you're having experiences in life that you are so happy and just so in that moment and you're not thinking about, oh, how do I feel? These jean shorts don't feel good. Or, you know, like I was so in my head about it. And that's really what the big change has been for the past year. Not only have I found fitness that I love and that I really do love. Like I'm passionate about it. I love doing the workouts at home. I love working out with Braden every single day. If you guys follow my Instagram stories, you see our hilarious workouts every single day. You know, I love having people call it a meal plan, but it's really like, it's not like a diet at all. Like it's literally, before I started this, I would call myself a lifelong dieter, like no gluten, no dairy, no sugars, no legumes, right? Like I did Whole30, I did paleo, I did keto, I did all these different lifestyles. I did vegetarian, I did vegan. And now I'm like, yeah, I had toast this morning with breakfast with real butter on it and it was delicious. And so really it's not like a diet. It's just kind of like me eating food now and not overthinking it. And that's a lot of what I talk about. And also it was a huge mindset shift. Like I really started digging into why I was having these feelings and why I had these weird relationships with food and why I went to the gym and worked out for like an hour and a half a day and beat the shit out of myself and why I beat myself up mentally when I shouldn't have been. And so really that's what has changed in the past year. That's really what's changed. And so I am really excited because starting on Monday, I'm going to be leading individuals through the same exact 21-day program that I did starting last February, the Monday after Super Bowl, just like I did. So guys, if you are like me and your holidays aren't over until after Super Bowl, that's okay. Like, let's get you set up and let's get you planned for after Super Bowl. And guys, it's going to be 30-minute at-home workouts, or you can do them at the gym, whatever. That's not the important part. I'm going to set you up with some nutrition information and some sort of meal plan. That's not really the important part. We're going to be working on mindset. And maybe for some people that are thinking about signing up, they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. Dude, it's Audible. I'm going to send you a free Audible book. You're going to listen to it for 10 minutes a day. And here's the thing. If it doesn't help you out at all, what's the worst case scenario? You lose 5 or 10 pounds in 21 days? Like, that's literally your worst case scenario in all this. Best case scenario, maybe you change your whole life. And that's honestly how I feel about it, guys, because here I am 1 year later, and I am just like blown away by the changes that have happened in my life. And I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. I'm going to talk about the income post that I did yesterday. And I did have a couple people talking about like me in the restaurant industry and why I shouldn't talk bad about that. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. I'm not going to go into it now. I don't want to make this video super long. You guys can tune in tomorrow to hear about that. But sorry, I was just looking at the time because I have a meeting at noon. I just want you guys to know, like, this is me now. This is me now. 1 year ago felt so like ruined one of the best days of my life because I felt uncomfortable in my wetsuit. Me today, can't wait to put on a wetsuit. Can't wait to put on a bikini. I'm so excited about LA next week because clothes and what I'm going to wear and how I'm going to feel in them is like the last thing on my mind. I'm excited about the experiences I'm going to have. I'm going to Tulum in April. I'm going to Mexico. Same thing. I'm not thinking right now like, oh my God, I have 2 months to get in shape. Dude, that's already happening. Like, it's just my daily routine now, which is amazing. Before this, I would have thought for months, like right now I'd be like, all right, February, March, I have 2 months. I have 2 months to get in the best shape of my life. Oh God. And then I have to be in a bikini in front of people that I don't know. And they're all going to judge me. I have to go snorkeling. What is my butt going to look like while I'm snorkeling? They're all going to laugh at me. And now I'm like, we're going snorkeling. And it's funny because I feel like if you guys know me and if you've known me in the past and before I started all this, you would have no idea that these were the thoughts going through my head. Like, I was super confident. I like really was good at making everybody laugh and kind of faking it to take that uncomfortableness away from the situation. That's what I was good at. I was good at making jokes. I mean, I'm still pretty good at making jokes, I think. But you know, I'm not worrying about that. I'm like, holy shit, I'm going snorkeling. I'm going to go paddleboarding. I'm going to go hike Mayan ruins. Like, I'm going to be wearing my shortest shorts because I heard those Mayan ruins are really hot. Y'all are saying the ruins are really hot. So I'm going to be naked and I don't care. And that for me is having this mindset and having this, to me, that's freedom. It's freedom to do what I want and not have to worry about what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling or how my clothes are fitting. And that is the ultimate freedom to me, just because of how I was in the past and my mindset in the past. So if you guys are interested, I'm doing it. We start on Monday after Super Bowl. I'm pretty stoked. I'm just stoked to take everybody through this same exact transformation that I went through. And I'm excited for those of you that want to join me. And if you guys don't, then you can hang out and watch, hopefully, and hang out on the sidelines, check it out, watch what I'm doing still. I'm going to share my journey no matter what. So either you're in the journey with me or you're watching from the sidelines, and it's completely your choice. So hit me up. I opened enrollment yesterday. I already have 3 spots filled, and I'm only taking a couple people for this one. And so I really, because this one is like, probably out of all the programs I'm doing all year long, this is going to be the nearest and dearest because it's like, it's my transformation program. So I'm excited. Happy new month. Happy Super Bowl month. Holidays are officially over. Yay, football. Patriots or Eagles? What are y'all thinking? Comment below. I know that I am going to be rooting, and I don't know if I should say this out loud or not because maybe I'll just lose some friends. I'm going to root for the Eagles just because I feel like the Patriots have been so many times and won so many times. And so I'm an underdog kind of girl. I'm a scrapper. I'm the underdog. So fly, Eagles, fly, right? Krista? One of my best friends loves the Eagles. And Mandy. I have a lot of Eagles fans out there. So I'm going to be on your team this year. All right, y'all. Have a good one.